Hi, in this video we will be discussing the calculation of interest on drawings using the average period method. Let's recall what we learnt. We said that the procedure for calculating the interest on drawings depends on whether a single amount is withdrawn or multiple amounts are drawn. We did an example when single amount is drawn. For multiple amounts drawn, here again the procedure to calculate the interest on drawings depends on whether unequal amounts are drawn at irregular intervals or uniform amounts are drawn at regular intervals. The first case, where unequal amounts are drawn at irregular intervals, we said we can find out the interest on drawings using the product method, and we did two examples of this method. Now in this video we will learn an easy method when the amount drawn is uniform and also the interval is regular. In such a case, the average period method can be used. Under this method, the formulae for calculating the interest on drawings is equal to the amount per withdrawal, that is the amount which is withdrawn each time, into the number of withdrawals in the year, into the rate of IOD divided by 100, into 1 divided by 12, into what is called average period. The average period formula is given number of months after the first withdrawal, that is the number of months from the first withdrawal to the end of the accounting period, plus the number of months after the last withdrawal to the end of the accounting period. We need to add these two and divide it by 2 to get what is called average period. And then on applying this formula, we can calculate the interest on drawings. We will be doing a few example sums to understand how to calculate the average period and use the formulae to calculate the interest on drawings. In this slide, I have given a table which shows details of average period under various cases and also the number of withdrawals for those different cases. The details table is given like this. For each case, like if the amount is withdrawn at the beginning of every month for 1 year, average period in months is 6.5 months, number of withdrawals is 12, and so on. This can be used as a reference while solving sums by yourself. Two more concepts we need to learn under calculation of interest on drawings. When the word during is used. Now when the word during a given period is used, instead of stating whether it's in the beginning of the period or end of the period or middle of the period, students get confused. Should we take the beginning or end or middle of such a period when the word during is used? For example, rupees 30,000 drawn during the year, or rupees 30,000 drawn during every month for 1 year. Are they referring to the beginning of the year middle or end of the year, or in the case of the second example, beginning of month, end of month, or middle of the month, students get confused. Now, the assumption which we need to make in such a case is that the drawing is made evenly during the period, and to calculate the average period, whatever the period is, that amount has to be divided by 2. For example, rupees 30,000 drawn during the year, the entire period is 12 months, divided by 2 is 6 months average period. 30,000 rupees drawn during every month for 1 year, again the period is 1 year, 12 months, divided by 2 you will get 6 months average period. The only difference is, in the first case there is only one drawing, whereas in the second case 12 such drawings are made. And final concept is flat rate. When rate of interest on drawings is given as flat rate, apply the rate percent on the total drawings of the partner while ignoring the time period. How do we identify flat rate? The word per annum, per month, etc. will not be given. For example, interest on drawings rate is 10% or just 20% and so on. This means that it's flat rate. We need to get the total drawing of the partner and apply the rate directly on the total drawings of the partner to get the interest on drawings for that partner. Irrespective of when the amount is withdrawn, the rate has to be applied directly on the total drawings of the partner, ignoring the time period. So for this, we've completed all the concepts which are related to interest on drawings. Now in the upcoming video, we will do a few example sums where the amount is drawn is equal each time and the interval is also equal or uniform, and we can use the average period method. Also, we will do 1 or 2 examples where the word during is used, and also have an example for flat rate.